We're going to get the fastest trowel on the block underway in just a second. I'm going to introduce my guest over here, Justin Meyer, in only a moment. But before we do, we're going to wrap things up with the toughest tender. Throw it back down to my buddy Will Scott. Best colored man on the planet. Will, what you got?
They make my job unbelievably easy when they put on a performance like this. I'm standing down here in stall number 3 with Mr. Charlie Cheatham. He's an absolute workhorse. We've seen you in the past blast through this competition. I got to tell you something. This is the cleanest stall I've ever seen. Is this something that that you focused on, Charlie? Is this something that you were really planning to make sure was a big part of the competition?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. It's got to be right.
Yeah. So that's actually the biggest thing we see, right? Guys that are fast are often a little bit crooked. They do a sloppy job. It makes a mason in a hard place. And, you know, we love to see a guy who takes pride in what he does. Let me ask you a question. We saw some stalls that had some big gaps between where the board started and where the wall started. We saw some guys that were really tight. You and Emilio, are you guys discussing this kind of thing? What kind of size is he looking for, space to work in?
He wants it around 22 inches off the wall.
Oh, 22 inches.
Give or take.
Yeah. Okay, so already he knows exactly what his mason is going to need to be able to be effective with his reach back to the wall. So really, really cool job, guys. Tom?
Thanks a lot, Will. I appreciate that. We got the cameras over there, and they got the mudslingers mixing the mud out there. They're getting the mud on the boards, which is absolutely awesome. But I want to talk to my friend, introduce him, Justin Meyer. He is with Best Block. First of all, Justin, welcome. You got a lot of important things to do in the next few minutes, and then in 20 minutes after that. But first, we want to talk about Best Block.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. We're really excited to be here today as the main sponsor for the Fastest Trowel.
Yeah.
This is exciting. These guys work hard every day, come out here and show off what they can do. They're going to lay a lot of block, and we're really excited to be here to be part of it. You know, Best Block, we really look at ourselves as an industry leader, and, you know, these guys are what make us who we are. So we're excited to be here.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it's awesome, and we do appreciate that, and great to have you guys as a sponsor, and you're out there, and, you know, we've seen the numbers go up a little bit each year, and that just tells you these guys are getting stronger, they're getting faster, but at the same time, when you look at the walls, these are walls that can build a home, that can build a commercial building. This is not just throw it up, slap it on, take a picture. These are good-looking walls, Justin.
And it all goes to the skill and the craftsmanship of these masons, right? And yeah, they're building America out there. And we think the block is the best material for the construction industry. It's durable, it lasts a lifetime. And, you know, these masons, they do a fantastic job.
Yeah, they really do. And, you know, if you got a second, I would love to talk about Best Block for a second. You know, being the new sponsor, I want to tell everybody about Best Block, what's new, what's going on, what the future holds. So what's happening, Justin?
Yeah, so Best Block is the brand of the block side of the Quikrete family, right? And we've grown through acquisition to have, you know, representation across the country. We've got a lot of plants from Florida all the way to Oregon. We feel like that, you know, our team out there is growing and promoting the industry, not only with structural masonry, with gray block, but we've also got a lot of really great things happening with our veneer products. Doing some oversized units. We've got some really neat textures that we're promoting. We've got a booth space just right here next to the competition arena. If you'd like to stop by, we've got some display walls that we'd be excited to talk to you about. We've got a great team over there that would love to talk to you more about our business. But you know, Quikrete is definitely leaning into the masonry industry. We're proud of who we are and what we can do to support these, you know, these masons and our customer base out there.
All right, well, don't go anywhere because I'm going to let you kick off the fastest trowel in the block. And I just want to let them know that they're right over this way over here. And you got a little game going on over there, too, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
So go check it out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some CMU wall ball going over there. So it's a fun little competition in our booth space.
What are you giving away for a prize over there? What do you got?
Well, we've got some hats and some
like
nice pullovers. And
Okay.
It's a fun competition. So, yeah, swing by, check it out. The top 3 winners that score the highest, we're going to bring out during the judging.
I like
We've
that.
got a wall right over here that we're going to we're going to have pick the best winner for wall ball, too.
I think we can do that. All right, Sean and Jim, I know you guys are in the center of the arena. Give us some thoughts before we get started, because I'm going to let Justin kick it off.
Hey, Justin, Tom, thanks again. I'm over here with Jim O'Connor in the middle of the Fastest Trowel. Now, they're getting mud out, spec mix mortar out on the boards, and they're filling them all the way up on these gatorback mortar boards, because they are going to burn through this spec mix mortar real fast.
Yeah. Well, luckily, we got mudslingers taking care of all the laborers to get this thing going. There's a lot of mud out there, and they're going to need it. The walls are level to get started, and just for you people watching at home, the camera adds 5 pounds to you, but beer and pizza adds another 20. So that's what I'm here doing. I'm glad to be out here, and I'm glad I'm not laying block. We got the right people doing it.
This is one of the coolest block events on the planet. And we are just going to see these people maneuver these blocks like you couldn't believe. It's all going to be one-handed with massive size Marshalltown trowels, taking off a lot of spec mix mortar and spreading a big wall real fast.
Burning trowels. They're burning. These guys just fly. It's something to see. So don't miss it. Everybody hang around, because we're going to get started real soon.
Tom, you going to give us a little help here, get us rolling on this?
I am, as a matter of fact. I'm going to introduce all the teams right now, and then I'm going to let Justin kick it off. He's excited. He goes, I want to say lay some block. I'm like, all right, well, hang on. I got to introduce the teams first. So here we go. Let me do all the teams. On my left, starting in stall number 1 from John J. Smith Masonry, Christopher Kane and Eric Heberly. Good luck, you guys. Stall number 2 from Stone Cold Masonry, Noe Martinez and Heriberto Mendoza. Stall number 3 from Fost Masonry, Jacob Payne and Jack Fost. From stall number 4, Adams Fence, LLC, Gerardo Patlan and Roberto Patlan. Stall number 5, Affiliated Construction, LLC, Samson Mamazuka and Alapati Scanlon. Stall number 6, Sargon Masonry, Jose Soto and Jose Soto Jr. Sounds like we got a good little couple over there. You never know. From O.C. Hills Masonry Company, Juan Romero and Luis Ramirez. We got some rooters over there. Somebody's got a good crowd waiting for them to win. From CLA, Alvaro Molina and Brian Molina. From JVS Masonry, Mario Paez and Rodriguez Ruiz. In stall number 10 from Arizona State Masonry, the 2022 champion, Roberto Cimental and Mark Diaz. Can we go back to back? Stall number 11, RH Masonry, Robert Hasty and Keith Abels. And in stall number 12 from Prism Masonry, Mike Canez IV and Jimmy Barron. And just to let you know, the Canez name, pretty big. Son of Mike Canez III, 2012 champ, 27 second, champion in 2006. There's just a long history, Justin, so who knows, we might be seeing something going on there.
Oh, yeah. So these guys out here, this industry is in their blood. These guys come up from families and generations of the past, and that's why they're here. They're the best of the best.
All right, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, I need all masons and tenders out of their stall outside the red line, if you please. Masons, trowels up in the air.
All right,
Everybody
guys.
needs out of the arena stall at this time. You got to be outside the red line. Outside the red line, everybody. All teams outside the red line. Nobody can be inside the stall before we get started. I'm now going to turn it over to our best block man, Justin Meyer. Justin, you know what to say.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, good luck today. Can we get 20 minutes on the clock, please?
I like it. You even
let's
remembered
go,
about
let's
the
go,
clock.
let's
All right.
go.
Count it down, baby.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lay some block.
Yeah! Nice job, man. Nice job. That's awesome. Turn that music up. Let's get these guys fired up. Here we go.
Some guys are doing long leads, some guys are doing short leads, but there's a lot of mortar being slopped around, and it looks good.
Well, that's another strategy. I mean, if they build a big lead, they're spending a lot of time on those leads with level work versus running stretchers in the middle. What do you think is the better approach?
I don't know. I think they're all doing a really good job, so it depends on who you are. And we'll know at the end, but certainly there's a lot of block being laid already.
Yeah, we got 4 or 5 course leads being built. Some people are just spotting one block and running out that full course.
Some are longer leads, and some are just the one, you know. So it's interesting to see what method they're trying to use, but I know that's going to get them all to the same goal.
Yep. And
block.
they've got to have the stamina to make it all the way through this event. You will not see them slow up at all.
No. And I want you contractors that are looking at this, don't rate your guys against these people, because these guys are champions in their region. And this is a sprint. You can't do this for 8 hours.
No, you cannot.
There's no way. I don't think you can do it for an hour.
There's no doors. There's no windows. It's designed for speed, but we're going to find out who is the best block layer here
and
today.
They are rocking it out. Every one of them is a champion in their own area.
We're going to come back in, and we're going to follow this and see how it progresses. Tom, you've got some people up on stage with you. Come on, bring some action towards us.
Talk about some block.
You know what? That's what we're going to be doing. We're talking about some things that are really important. Bob Thomas is to my left. Kendall Anderegg. Did I get that right?
Anderegg, yes.
I like that. I want to make sure I get that. We're talking about a couple things up here while the Fastest Trowel is going on. Ladies first. We want to talk about the checkoff program, which is extremely important moving forward for the industry right now. So, Kendall, let's talk about the checkoff program.
I'm happy to do it. The checkoff program is a program that takes a penny a block for each block sold in the U.S. All producers participate, and we use that money to support research, promotion, and education. So really moving the industry forward collectively with all producers buy-in.
You know, when you talk about penny a block, it doesn't sound like much, but you think about all the block that is used.
There's a lot of block that's sold,
is there a number that you might be able to throw out there and just to let everybody know, hey, this is really how much money is going for that research?
So, obviously we're in our introductory phase at this point. I can tell you it will be in the millions of dollars.
Wow.
So it will be a lot of money that we will, again, be able to use to move the industry forward. And let me say this. The more money that we use to promote the industry and educate and do research, again, to grow the industry, the more money we get, and so on, right? So it just grows it.
I like it. It's just a penny a block, so that's pretty amazing. And Bob, there's a little merger going on, ICPI and CMA. You guys are going to be the CHMA. Let's talk about how that came together and what is the future for the CHMA. Right.
Competition for decades, right? But our manufacturers also make things in a wide variety of shapes and sizes and colors and configurations, right? So everybody knows it's not just a standard gray block, right? We've got architectural units, we got veneer units, and and we also have products that go into horizontal applications and hardscaping applications and earth retention applications, and so ICPI is the Interlocking Concrete Pavement Institute.
Right.
They've been around for over 25 years, a quarter of a century, and they have dedicated their focus and effort on the pavement side of the equation, right? So we're bringing all those parts and pieces together. We're all one big industry, and so those contractors here that are doing masonry also have opportunities to consider expansion into hardscape. They already got the tools and the skills, so we just want to bring it along and make everybody aware of what's out there for them.
I love it. Kendall, anything you want to add before we continue with our competition?
Sure. I guess I would like to say, we're here at a contractor event, right? There are great opportunities for contractors to participate in checkoff. We have regional committees that contractors can jump on board, help influence where we're going forward, because we need all those great ideas to help us, again, grow the industry and grow the sales of concrete block.
I love it. This is great. And as you look around the arena, you're 5, 6, 7 people deep. People love this stuff. They love to watch. They love the competition. They love the industry. And that's, it's people like you get everybody excited about that. So let's raise more money. Kendall, thank you very much.
you.
Bob, thank
Tom,
you so
you're the
much.
best.
Kendall, I appreciate it very much. All right, I am going to take a short break right now. When we come back, we will go back down to the floor with Sean and Jim and get an update. So don't go away. Welcome back to the Spec Mixed Bricklayer 500, the day known as Masonry Madness. I'm your host, Tom Clark, along with my guys down on the floor, Sean O'Malley. We got Jim O'Connor, Ryan Shaver. We have got just everybody down there. Will Scott, who was doing play-by-play for us as well. We're right in the middle of the fastest trowel on the block competition. I'm looking at the time on the big screen. We're really close to about halfway there. Now, the kids, the skills challenge, the first, second, and third year, they're still going. They're going to be done around 11 o'clock here over on the West Coast. And then once the fastest trowel on the block is done, which is what's going on right now, that's when the big competition gets up. That's the Spec Mixed Bricklayer 500. But let me toss it back down to Jim and Sean on the floor. Guys, what you got going?
This Masonry Madness, this is so aptly named, Fastest Trowel on the Block. That's what's happening in every one of these stalls, and it's super impressive.
Now, each one of these stalls was preloaded with 180 of the best block CMUs, and they are putting them to work. They stacked up their gator back mortar boards. They filled it with spec mix mortar, and it is intense out here. Now, we're watching this all develop, but I wanted to bring someone over, Ashton White, that masonry girl. Now, you have experience in masonry, laying brick, block, stone. You've laid some block before, haven't you?
Yeah, I've laid some block.
You've laid some block before. Would you have a preference of laying brick or block? I mean, which would you like to do?
I prefer brick just because I like, how creative it is and you can do designs and stuff like that. So I kind of prefer brick over block, but I can do both.
What about the weight of the block? I mean, that's always a challenge for anyone that's starting out learning the trade, getting that CMU to actually stay up to a line, right? That's tough.
It's not too bad. It really just depends on the mud.
Well, maybe easy for you. That's why you're called the Masonry Girl. Now, Tom, Ashton White, maybe we'll see her compete in the fastest trowel one day. We're just going to have to wait and see on that one.
I'm not sure. Just make sure she doesn't ask me to be the tender or anything like that. I'm not sure I'm a mud guy on the board. If I'm going to be doing any mud, it's at the spa to get my face done. So that'll be it. Right now, what do you say we just let these guys lay some block? Mr. DJ. Yeah, let's go. Let's play a little music. Let's let these guys have at it.
We're going to have this camera get a full perspective and just actually pan around. Look how tall these walls are, Jim. We're not even 20 minutes in.
It's not time-lapse camera. This is live, and this is happening. I can't believe it. Look at these guys roll. Hey, let's hear it for these guys.
We got
is
about
this something or what?
2 minutes left.
Woo!
They are just humping it out. There's a lot on the line here. The year-long bragging rights for who is the fastest trowel winner.
Fastest trowel on the block, and they're all busting it.
Now, one thing that's really important here, these masons have to concentrate on both sides of the wall, because after this initial 20 minutes, they're going to get a 2-minute break, then they're going to come back in for some tooling. But what determines what side of the wall gets tooled?
It's a flip of a coin. They don't know.
That's right. Justin Myers is going to come back. He's going to help us out with that flip of the coin. That's going to dictate what side of the wall gets struck. But the mason right now doesn't know, so he's got to
make them both look good. Yep. 2 minutes.
We're coming down to the last 2 minutes, Tom. Let's let these guys rock out. Crowd, get involved. You got to help them push it through.
Woo! Wow.
$60 seconds left. 60 seconds. Let's go. Hurry up. 60 seconds. $30 seconds remaining. Looks like 4 looks good. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trowels down. Trowels down. Let's give them all a nice hand. Woo! We're now going to put 5 minutes on the clock for a rest period, and then we're going to give them an opportunity to tool their walls. We're going to talk about tooling with Jim O'Connor in just a second. But before we do that, they need to know which side of the wall that they're going to tool. And Justin Meyer with Best Block is back here. And Justin, you know the deal. We have a coin right here, and I'm going to show this to the camera. We have a beautiful gold coin here that was given to me by the team of Cole Stamper, who won it last year. Now, I think it was payment to allow her to scream. I'm not sure. On this side, you see the red, white, and blue right here. That's going to be heads, Justin. When we turn it around, we have the Grant County Sheriff emblem. That's going to be our tail. Now, Justin, tell them how this is going to work for which side of the wall they're going to be tooling.
All right, great job, guys. So how we're going to do it today is the stars and stripes, as Tom said, represents heads. Heads is going to be the board side of your wall. So if the coin lands on heads, we're going to finish and tool the board side. If it lands on tails, you're going to finish the opposite side. So,
All right.
Tom, you want to give it a flip?
No, actually, I don't think that's fair. I'm going to let you do
Well-
it since you're the official new sponsor. Let's see if you can flip it and land it on the desk. That'll be impressive.
All right, here we
there.
go. Oh,
Nope, it fell on the floor, but it did
it
land.
did land on heads, though.
It did land on heads, so it's going to be board side.
Yeah. All right, guys. Board side, finish
Not-
board side after your 5-minute break.
Yeah, we're going to put more time on the clock, but in the meantime, let's chill out. I'm going to throw it over to Will Scott right now. Will Scott's going to talk about all the mud that's being mixed from our mudslingers. They've already got a bunch out. Will, who have you got with you down there?
I tell you what, I'm going to let him introduce himself if he can. Let's get mic number 6 up.
How's it going, all? This is Carlos Zamora from BC, Canada.
Yeah. So Carlos has been here for several years, done this for a long time. Give us an idea. How many tubs do we got rolling out at one time to keep this thing funded?
We're doing about 24 tubs. We're just getting set up. One tub per roll.
Okay, here's probably the bigger question. I've been around a long time. I've hand shoveled sand. I've mixed cement, everything. It is absolutely brutal on your body. Looks like you guys got a little better system than I have. Sure. So what I'm seeing is that Spec Mix PA 4000. That's literally nothing but a flip of a switch to put material into that mixer. Oh, and that multi-quip mixer, yes? This makes it unbelievably easy. Yeah. So old timers, I know how hard you worked. Unfortunately, between multi-quip and Spec Mix, things have gotten unbelievably easy. So yes, the next generation is soft, Tom.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to now throw it over to Sean O'Malley. Sean's over sitting right behind the Building Masonry Pride Spec Mix area with Beat the Bricklayer. Sean, we have some winning numbers you want to share over there?
No, we're not going to let the cat out of the bag quite yet. We're still going through the qualifiers here. Over here at the Spec Mix booth, we got Beat the Bricklayer qualifying going on right now. Jim Patches, Spec Mix Regional Manager from Philadelphia, out here running this event, finding some qualifiers. You got a couple of teams that are going right now. Have you seen anything really good and exciting?
Hey, Sean, it's been a great day. The weather's beautiful out here. It's sunny. The wind has died down. It's just a great day. We've had a number of contestants come in, and the numbers are really picking up this afternoon. We're going to see over 50, 55 brick being laid for the winter.
Do you think we made these apparatuses big enough? Because they're going to surpass them.
Next year, we may have to expand it a little bit, Sean.
Well, you know, we talked earlier about why we do this. I mean, workforce development, it's very important in all of the trades. We want to make sure that the youngsters have an opportunity to put a brick in their hand, use some of the Spec Mix training mortar, and actually put a trowel to the wall. It could be a first experience for a lot of people, right?
Absolutely. We've had a little bit of that today. We've had some of the Williamson Trade School kids from Media PA out here helping and support us. We got a couple of them right here helping us out, supporting the industry, you know, looking to get into it, and it's an opportunity for anybody to try it.
Well, this is Las Vegas. It's a betting town. You got a wager out there on this?
Well, we've got a little bit going on, Sean. So the top 2 bricklayers are going to get a chance to compete out there in the finals for $500. Maybe a little gambling money, maybe a little recovery money.
5 C notes. All right, Tom. We're still looking for that last qualifier, but it's going to be coming to you pretty short. We're going to have the finals on the inside here. We'll let you know who those people are in just about another hour left in this competition. If you want to come over here and try to qualify, you got just over an hour to do so. So, Tom, we're going to head it back over to you. Fill us in.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. The rest period is almost over. So remember, guys, we're going to be doing the board side. So the board side in just a second, and you're going to have 4 minutes to tool. But let's talk to Jim O'Connor real quick. Jim, talk to us a little bit about the tooling.
Well, it's realistic because a lot of times you'll do a block wall and only one side is tooled and the other side's going to accept a different product on the front. So it's kind of realistic to have this. But the tooling, this is a sled runner, we call it, and the rest period is over, guys.
Yeah, the rest period is over, so we're going to let them go on the board. We're going to put 4 minutes on the clock. So everybody touching the walls, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You got 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Jim, talk more about the sled right here.
Sled runner's going to give you a seal for the mortar, and it's also going to make it nice and smooth, almost like you're running your finger through there. And it gives you a quality looking wall that often they'll paint or they'll put something on. And the other side of the wall is going to be open and it's clear too. I mean, you can put a veneer brick or something else along the side of it. We can do rain screen, a number of things we can do. Masonry, build great structural masonry walls, which is really our bread and butter. So again, it's not just a competition, it's realistic. This goes on every day on every job site. And I'm super proud of these guys. That's a lot of block.
All right, thanks a lot, Jim. I appreciate it. All right, we'll keep them updated on the time. In the meantime, let's play a little music for these guys and let them tool the walls. And when everything is done, $8,000 on the line. Turn it up.
Yeah.
seconds on the tooling. In 15 seconds. 15 seconds. All right, we're back. It is the Fastest Trowel on the Block awards times right now, Sean. So we're ready to go. And I've got, are we good there? Can I use that? Are we okay? Justin, come on in here.
Let's try using that big mic.
This one better? Does this one work better?
That one sounds
All right,
better.
I'm going to work this one a little bit better here. So we just want to make sure we do. I got the winners right here, by the way. Justin, what did you think of the first go-round?
I thought it was fantastic. These guys worked their tails off today. I saw a lot of block being laid, and when you think about the weight of the block and the number that they laid, these guys moved more than about 1.5 tons worth of material in 20 minutes. And you think about the effort that they put forth to do that, that takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and congratulations to you guys. Fantastic job.
And
thank you very much.
You know what the hardest thing that Justin actually did today? He flipped a coin. He flipped a coin for us. Wow. That's the most work he's done all day.
I might have broke a sweat.
I don't know. Possibly, maybe we're just. Oh, there we go. We got it going.
Okay.
All right,
Excellent.
We're going to start with third place, and then we're going to work our way up. We have that right there. I've got the numbers. We've got the checks. We've got our reminders with the MCAA. We've got some wonderful prizes. All right,
Everybody
here we go.
ready back there?
Ready. We're good. We're ready. So here's what we have. We're going to start in third place. From Stone Cold Masonry in Arizona, Noah Martinez. Noah Martinez, 126 block, score 81. Let's hear it for him. Nice job.
That's a lot of block for just 20 minutes.
We're going to move over here to the side, let them come up on the stage and get their prizes. Come on up, guys.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Nice job.
Justin, we've got to talk about the dollars. What do we got? How much does third place get?
Third place is $1,500.
And we got second place. How much are they going to take home?
Second place will take home $2,500 today.
And I know what first place is. Yeah. So we're all good. Let's go to second place right now. From Arizona State Masonry with 129 block, the score of 85, Roberto Cimental.
He's finished in the money again. He was the winner last year, second place this year. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. Come on up over here, up the stairs.
They're so excited, they're just going to jump up on the stage, not even use the ladders.
I think I'd see if he could hurdle the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500 logo there.
No chance, that thing's huge.
I don't know.
Congratulations.
Welcome back, guys.
Congratulations.
Good to see you back again. Congratulations. Good job. And a new winner. Be able to defend it next year, hopefully. He'll come back out here again. From Adams Fence, Gerardo Patlan, 135 block, total score of 93, $8,000. Let's give him a nice hand.
He's already got a little supporter with him.
Yeah, he does. And he's wearing the appropriate sweatshirt, I should say, because it says champion.
Needs help carrying that big check. Congratulations.
Nicely done, guys. Congratulate. Bump it once. Come on, bro. There you go. Congratulations. Nice job, guys.
Wow. MCAA's fastest trowel on the block. Pretty cool.
I'll tell you what, it is awesome out there. Justin Meyer with Best Block, thank you so much for all your help today, that flipping the coin. I know you're going to have to get a massage later for that, but that's okay. I'm sure that won't be bad.
That was not a double-headed coin, was it?
I don't think so. We're going to get out of the way. Sean, let them take the pictures, and then when we come back, after this, we're going to take a short break. We're going to get our Mason and Tender teams, get our special guests from Ford Pro here. We're going to chat with Nick Banger, who is with Ford, and talk about the truck that we're going to be giving away. So let's have a nice hand for all our teams. We take a short break, come back, and we'll see just who is the world's best bricklayer.